shopgear.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
So, Fat Man,
So Sleazy,
how much fucking technical troubles can we have this night?
it's the wrestling show with Sleazy and the Fat Man, so all of them.
Well, let's get started on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
I'm Batman.
Oh, you're trying to get that over now. Jesus Christ. Something new. Always something new with you. Well, Blue Smockman and Nancy, they're awesome. They let us use that wonderful song on Selling Differences. You can find them on iTunes and Spotify. But we've got a lot to handle here. 4 fucking shows. And news and rumors, right?
I'm Batman.
You're always Batman.
Yes, news and rumors. Like 6 weeks worth of news and rumors, if I can spec today.
Let's get fucking on the road then.
You're driving, right? Shotgun.
Fucker.
Let's start with Slammiversary.
You mean we had to watch an Impact show?
Yeah.
God damn it.
It happened July 7th in Dallas. Oh, I got numbers on that. So it was attended by 850 people, which was actually a sellout for that building.
Really?
Yeah.
They host... Okay, well, it was Texas, though, right? It's not something...
It was at some place in Texas, yeah. It was like a nightclub, I think, or something like that.
It's not a normal venue for them.
And it did 1,500 pay-per-view buys.
What?
Did 1,500 pay-per-view buys.
So... Let's assume...
For the past couple of years, that's about average for Impact.
Yeah, but I just want to just throw this out there. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should. I don't know. Let's say assuming 2 people per pay-per-view buy. So that means maybe 5,000 people saw this show? Live?
Sure. ... Question mark.
That's not great.
Match started. Show started
Match started.
with a 4-way match. Willie Mack versus TJP.
Wait, what?
TJP.
TJP's in...
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jake Christ and Troy Meg. One of the fucking rascals. I don't fucking know. Match with 10 minutes. Fuck Dame also gave it 3 stars. I gave it 3.25. A good, fast-paced match. That was a spot fest. There was a spot in the match. Did you watch this match?
Nope.
Okay. There was actually a spot in the match where somebody had somebody in a figure 4.
Somebody had somebody in figure 4.
And
okay.
someone jumped off the top rope and then landed on somebody who was doing the figure 4.
Okay.
So it wasn't as stupid as like the guy getting pinned while also in a submission. It was the other guy doing the getting pinned. Yeah, I thought it was...
Oh, that was the finish?
No. But it was a cool spot. I thought it was kind of creative. That's like the standout spot of the match. But it was a good match.
Okay, cool. Spoiler, I didn't watch like the first hour of this.
Because fuck you.
Because fuck you, yes. I couldn't put myself through what I put myself through the last
So
time.
you started.
So I started late so I could at least get to the main event.
Okay, so... Three-way match for the Impact Tag Team Championships. The North, which won them like the Friday before the show.
Yeah, they're like Beer Fest or whatever.
Versus LAX versus the Rascals. A match with 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 2.5. I gave it 3. Another good spot fest match. Santana legitimately got hurt his knee. So I think they cut the match short because of it.
Okay.
And the North retained.
What are your opinions on the North in general?
Oh, I love them.
Okay, good.
We talked about that when we covered Rebellion. I loved them.
Well, I think they're just a great team, so. I also love Ethan Page. So, what else is new?
First blood match. Eddie Edwards versus Killer Cross.
What?
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 2 3/4 stars, so I'm obviously wrong. Because I agree.
Oh, Jesus.
Match with 11 minutes, 30 seconds. Worst match of the night at 2 3/4 stars.
Wow.
They took big bumps but that were legit unnecessary with the first blood stipulation.
So, like, risky table spots or something?
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
And
what
Eddie
else is
Edwards
new?
won because he's Eddie Edwards. RVD versus Moose.
Okay, this is where I started.
Moose.
iPhone.
Thank you.
I had to give you at least one, no sell of it.
Goddamn. This match was 13 minutes and 50 seconds. Fuck Dave Monster. Give it 2 stars.
Okay. I guess I'm wrong.
I give it 3.
Okay.
I thought it was a good match. Both men had good chemistry together. RVD was bumping his ass off for Moose.
Yeah.
Pretty much RVD got his shit in, but Moose, the right person won in Moose.
Well, of course, the right person won because that's what the whole storyline was. But can I talk about the crowd? I probably started at the wrong time. Maybe they just got blown out by the Killer Cross Eddie Edwards match, I guess. But you could hear a fucking pin drop during this match. The only times there was any crowd interaction at all is if Rob Van Dam was legitimately, like, prodding them with a fucking hot iron. It was really kind of weird. But with 850 people, you're not going to get that much of a crowd sound either.
No.
It was a little better over the course of the night, but you could tell that, A, they don't pipe in mics, which I guess is a good thing. But it also kind of, I don't want to say it kills the vibe, but there's definitely times where if you don't have a crowd interaction, you're going to have a problem.
Right. I just lean back on the chair. Get more comfortable.
It's going to be a long fucking night,
yeah.
you man.
Monsters Balls. Monsters
Balls! Yes! It will forever be known as Monsters Balls matches.
Monsters Ball match for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Taya Valkyrie defends against Jessica Havoc, Rosemary, and Su Yang. I think I said their name right. Young, whatever. Rick Schwann's punching bag. How about that?
Not even the same person.
They are married.
Yes, I know.
And he was the same person.
Well.
I was going to say, fuck. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more different response, but okay.
Yes.
Match for 11 minutes and 45 seconds. Fuck Dave Monster gave it 3 1/4. I gave it 3 1/2.
I've been sandbagging your jokes all night tonight, apparently.
I thought it was a really good match. These ladies put out all the stops to have a great match.
What did you give it?
3 1/2.
Okay, I gave it 4 stars. I loved this match. I thought it was the greatest knockouts match they could have possibly had with the
talent involved.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't. And
We'll get to a little bit more specific match later on when we cover WWE.
yeah, yeah, definitely. But I mean, you take a look at the women's roster in Impact. These 4 have been killing it for months and months and months. I'm sad to see Allie go, but everybody else has been really, really solid. And the addition of Jessica Havoc to Impact again is just going to make things even better. I loved it. I thought they pulled out all the stops as pretty much any hardcore match, involving anybody. You see a lot of the same spots. So I give them a little bit extra props for doing those types of spots.
I hate to say this way, but for a women's hardcore match, they weren't backing down.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was absolutely brutal, and I loved it. My favorite spot of the night was the superplex onto the ladder. Holy shit.
I know you probably hated the tombstone off the top rope.
Yeah.
Onto thumbtacks?
Onto thumbtacks. Okay. At least it was the finish. Okay, I'll give it that. But really?
Right.
Really?
Impact X Division Championship. Rich Swann defends against
Go ahead.
Johnny Impact.
Okay, first of all, before we talk about the actual match, I guess I haven't been watching Impact enough. Who the fuck is Johnny Bravo?
He was a former referee that was an evil ref, and now it's Impact's manager.
Okay, so here's my question. A, why haven't they been sued by Hanna-Barbera yet? B, what does he bring to that?
I thought he did a great job in this match.
I mean,
This match.
Maybe it's just me being a fucking...
See, if you would have watched Rebellion, he was there too. So.
Yeah, well, fuck him then. I guess... So, funny story. I was walking out when this match started, and I thought they were talking about Johnny Bravo referring to Johnny Impact. Because there was like maybe some other name for him or something. Because they keep coming up with names for Johnny Nitro, Johnny Impact, Johnny fucking Mundo, Johnny fuck. You know? So I thought it was just they're referring to him. And when it came out, like, who the fuck is that guy over there? So...
That was Johnny Bravo.
So,
well,
his name, Johnny Bravo. Occupation, Johnny Bravo.
So, Johnny Impact may be known as Johnny AEW, but I got news on that later. Anyway, the match was 14 minutes and 55 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 4 stars. I gave it 3 3/4. Match started out slow, but it picked up with both guys hitting high-flying moves. Even Bravo did a great job in the heel manager role. Obviously, Schwann winning. I'll guess Impact, I'll say now, wasn't under contract during this. His contract actually ended 2 weeks before this show. But
Cool.
But he
You wanted to finish on...
finish off the feud.
First of all, good for him for doing that. A lot of guys won't, which I don't understand. Taking a per date thing for a big company like that, I would do that in a fucking heartbeat. But
And then I guess he's still in negotiations to try to have him stay in Impact, but you never know. That's the news rumor. I'll look for it later.
God damn it.
Yeah, what do you think of the match?
I give it 3.5 stars. We're right around the same area, but I wasn't as impressed with it. You're right, it started off really slow. I will say there's some minor things with Johnny Bravo that I really didn't like. There are things that I've done in the past, so obviously, if I used to do them, that means this guy who's working on an Impact show shouldn't be doing them because I'm a shitty fucking indie manager and not working for Impact.
Well, I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, well.
Well, he's new at it, too, so...
Yeah, so he's fucking ripping off my fucking gimmick, you fucks. Get off my fucking lawn.
That sounds awfully familiar, especially and ironic coming from you, you fat fuck.
I know. Isn't it great? How the turntables.
Mind how the turntables?
Yeah.
Impact World Championship. Brian Cage defends against Michael Elgin. Match with 14 minutes 10 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 4 1/4. Match of the night.
Oh, of course. Okay, first of all, Meltzer's being an underrating piece of shit. I gave it 4.5 stars.
Me too.
Okay, so we're in the same ballpark.
In the same ballpark with the same
Exact same rating. Well, I mean all three of us.
Oh, okay.
Asshole and the two of us. Oh my God. It's like they never slow down.
No, action all throughout. So back and forth action throughout the whole match, counter for counter. Action-packed. Best I've ever seen Brian Cage.
I would dare say if it wasn't for the fact for some weird guy named Wes, I would say this would have been one of Michael Elgin's best matches. So, I mean, question mark? I mean, I liked the finish a lot. I thought it was a perfect bow onto this. I will save something for after we talk about the next match, but otherwise, I really, really liked it. I thought every spot was crisp. I thought every moment was very high impact. These guys know how to work. They've worked with each other, and they worked against each other multiple times in the past, most notably for PWG, but they've worked so many times, so I'm so glad that they got this really moment to shine on a very big stage in front of maybe 5,000 people.
I liked it a lot. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Sami Callihan versus Tessa Blanchard. Match with 15 minutes.
Okay.
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 4 1/4. I'm going to say my rating at the end. Apparently, it's the first intergender match to close, one-on-one intergender match to close a pay-per-view in the U.S.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason why they did it that way.
I know. Kellen had protected her well, and Tessa sold for him well, which is what it should have been. I can't read my own handwriting here. The man offense hurt more while the female offense didn't, which, again, I guess makes sense.
All right, there's a lot of pussyfooting around going over there. Okay,
Travis?
Okay, no. I'm actually calling you out on this as well a little bit for what you're saying there. If this was fucking Sami Callihan versus Rey Mysterio, and they had the same exact match, nobody would bat an eye. And I think the problem is that nobody saw it like that. A cruiserweight versus a heavier bruiser.
No one saw it like that because it was male-female. That's
right.
why.
Well, that's the problem. If you look at it from that perspective, you take and I hate saying it this way, but the Candice LeRae approach where she's almost a gender in that particular role, you see it as what it really was a cruiserweight versus a bruiser, and having a deep set of heat for Sami. The hope spots were really well done. Everything worked out perfectly in terms of the actual flow of the match, and the finish was perfect in the fact that even though Sami won, he gave Tessa respect. And like I said, if you put a Rey Mysterio there, or a fucking Zach Gowen, or somebody who's like really, really, really tiny in that match that's male, nobody would be bitching about it. But there's so many weird situations, and Travis is a huge... Travis is what I want to...
I was going to get to it.
Yeah.
I agree with everything you said, because those are my points.
Right.
Not the cruiserweight thing. I never brought that up. But my thing is that you had Tessa Blanchard, arguably one of the best female wrestlers in the world. And Travis's thing is they had a competitive match. No, they did not have a competitive match. It was 85% Callahan in that match.
I disagree with that a little bit, because it wasn't...
It wasn't a 50-50 competitive match.
No, but it wasn't supposed to be.
That's my point. That was my point.
Yeah, but I think that you're putting too much emphasis on the fact that the heat went longer because...
No. Not at all. Not at all. I'm putting emphasis on it because you have one of the best female wrestlers in the world against, let's face it, an upper mid-card talent in Impact.
Okay.
She got the right amount of offense in for that situation.
I dare say she got more than 15%.
I thought they mixed the match perfectly.
Right.
Well, the point is, he got more offense than her. That's the way it should have been.
Right.
Not trying to sound like feminist or sexist or whatever, but that's the way it should have been. So, but at the same time, the whole Travis point is it killed the women's division.
No, it didn't.
How many intergender matches have there been in the history of professional wrestling?
Maybe 4.
That Travis has seen.
1. I mean, the reality is that it's never going to kill intergender wrestling.
No. It's not going to kill intergender wrestling. It's not going to kill the women's division. Travis's point is, she's going to go back to the females division, and if she loses, it makes her look bad.
No, it doesn't.
Because now she has to sell for them when she had a competitive match with a man. Every time he hit her, she oversold it.
Yeah, that's why Bryan Danielson, anytime after he won a title or won a match against a big person, he made every small guy look bad. You know, that was my point out of all of that, is that this entire conversation doesn't happen if it was a cruiserweight.
I get it. No, I get it. And I give the match 3.5 stars. I really liked it.
Okay.
Like, I didn't see any problem with the way the offense was going, the way anything did. Because I messaged Summer Rusi was a way better show than I thought it was. And Travis goes off and said, what's up with the stupid intergender match that killed it? It's like, no.
My only complaint out of everything of this show was the only reason why they did the intergender match last was for the history of it. Honestly, they should have swapped the two.
I agree. I absolutely agree. But my point of the match was, and Travis didn't get this, the point of that match was to make Tessa a bigger star than she was.
And mission fucking accomplished.
And I agree.
Yeah.
That was the point of the match. She took a loss, but she looked good in defeat. That was the whole point of her putting her with Callahan.
Right.
The whole point. And Travis disagrees. He said she's going to look like shit after it. And it doesn't make him look good either. It's like, why does it make him look good?
I really do believe that if the rumors were true and everything was true about the Eli Drake situation, that match would have been Scarlett versus Eli then.
I don't think so.
Why not?
At Slammiversary, no.
If you're gonna do an intergender match, why not there?
Because they were going to do it before.
I don't think so.
It was already booked before. It was booked WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, I know.
So it was booked before. Don't you? I mean,
yeah, but not as a main event though.
Yeah, I get that. But
I think that's what there were.
But I don't think it would.
I think it would have been a schmaz WrestleMania weekend to build up to this big.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think so, but that's neither here nor there because it's never going to happen because both people are gone now.
Right.
So, but I guess my end result is that I don't know what everyone's bitching about.
Right. I don't get it either.
So
we're agreeing way too much. Fuck you. I hope you step on a Lego.
you can get that shirt at thewrestlingshow.com/
Don't fucking plug that. I really hope you step on a Lego.
under the merch tab.
No.
Only $20 up to 4X. $2.95 shipping. Oh Jesus Christ! That fucking book.
There
is
goes
added.
the historic red notebook. It is done. With
That's kind of a poignant moment because we're going to have some news and rumors about something else that's done.
it's done with. Sorry, red notebook. You've been a good friend. Now on to the blue notebook.
Go fuck yourself. We just had that moment. You couldn't even let the fucking moment pass
I didn't
before
even build
putting
it up.
over a new fucking notebook. You piece of shit. What the fuck are you, WCW?
Hey, I got some notes in there. All right. Overall thoughts of Slammiversary. I thought it was a good show.
I thought it was a great show. For at least the parts I watched. The worst match was probably the first match I watched, and it just got progressively better throughout the night. All in all, I would give it. Well, I can't. That's not fair to give it a rating, I guess.
Because you didn't watch the
I didn't
first
watch
three
the
matches.
Yeah, so on what I watched, I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Let's talk about AEW, yo.
We may fight about this, or we may not.
Oh, I'm not sure we're going to fight on this.
But we're gonna piss off a lot of fucking smarks. I can tell you that. At least I am.
Okay, you motherfuckers, buckle up. Oh, geez, shit. Did you watch the buy-in?
No,
Why don't you watch the fucking buy-in?
I do what I want.
Okay, good, because I didn't watch it either.
Apparently, Britt Baker's suffered a concussion during the buy-in.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That is sad, actually. I always hate hearing people get hurt. On the other hand, us as fans, let's just go through it. It's 6-man tag. Open the show. God damn it.
You're the one running the segment, fucker.
I know. It's right in front of my screen.
Then fucking say it.
No, I don't want to. Okay, fine. MJF, Shawn Spears, and Sammy Guevara, wow, versus Joey Janela, Darby Allin, and Jimmy Havoc.
So 5 out of the 6 people are heels?
Technically, yes. See, this is what happens when you don't have a way to really push storylines as much. And honestly, why would you put Shawn Spears, who's newly heel, in this type of match? You should have given him a one-on-one spot somewhere on the card, especially when you're trying to get him over as a monster heel. You could have put him one-on-one against Darby Allin. It was a perfect way to put that together.
Especially after the way that the Cody match ended.
Exactly.
So,
and they were putting it over during the match.
So, Allen, you're saying Allen. His name's Allen. So Allen is selling his injuries
Darby Allin.
in a normal match, but Joey Janela
First of all, hey,
isn't selling anything from an unsanctioned match.
because it wasn't sanctioned, so it didn't happen.
Okay, fuck you. But still, like,
Lawyered bitches.
but still, come on. Like,
I 100%
That's
agree.
fucking stupid.
Especially considering one of the spots they had was a fucking thumbtack to the feet spot. Here's one of my other kind of. First of all, I'm saying Darby Allin for a reason. It's the same way Greg Excellent spells his name Xcellent while he's in Excite Wrestling. Branding, motherfucker.
so the official heel team, who
Which
was fighting with each other throughout the match,
wins.
because WWE Survivor Series.
I'm sorry, but that was stupid.
Allen takes the pin, making his lead up for being this lethal guy against Cody even more fucking stupid.
Yeah, why do that? Why fucking do that?
MJF hurts his fucking elbow.
Yeah, I saw that.
The match was okay, at best, 2 stars.
I think you're being generous, and I really do believe that out of the 6 people in that match, 4 of them are decent to big stars, and the other 2 are really great up-and-comers. Well, one is a really great up-and-comer. The other one, I don't like Sammy Guevara. But
I don't like Jimmy Havoc.
what's that?
I don't like Jimmy Havoc. I don't like how he works.
To be fair, deathmatch guy. So I get why.
Oh, by the way, the match was 13 minutes, and here comes another thing. 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Fuck them, also gave it 3 stars.
He's out of his mind.
Yep.
Wow. I didn't know New Japan dick sucking could transfer so easily to AEW sucking.
Oh, it gets worse than news and rumors.
Oh, I'm sure it does. My thing is that why have this match in the first place? You're absolutely right. You've pulled the heat off of Darby. You should have had the one-on-one match. I don't know why you booked it as 6-man other than get everyone on the card. But even then, you could have had easily a 6-man on the buy-in with 4 out of 6 of those guys.
Right.
You made basically MJF look like a fucking goober who couldn't keep it in his pants against Shawn. You made all 3 face guys who were working as a cohesive unit look like idiots against a team that was fighting against themselves. What the fuck are you doing? What kind of booking is that? Oh, we'll get to that later. Brandy Rhodes versus Allie. Go ahead.
Match went 11.
Oh, shit! Awesome Kong comes down. I was waiting for you to say it.
Am I the only one that's like not impressed by Awesome Kong at all? Like at all, like 0. Like I don't give a shit. She's in AEW. I don't care.
Really?
She brings nothing to the fucking promotion
Really?
at all.
Really?
Absolutely 100% is how I feel.
Wow. Okay, that I will admit that they've booked her like garbage right now, but I think that's because of AEW's booking, not because she's.
I don't
You know.
know. I just everyone cheers for her, and I'm like, I don't see it. I don't. She's had one good feud with Gail Kim and ...
Oh no, she ran that division for
Question
years.
mark?
No, I disagree with that.
Anyway,
She had a shit run in WWE.
Well,
that
it's 'cause
didn't help things.
She got pregnant, so
Yeah, well, it was already not going well. Okay, let's be honest here. She may have gotten pregnant, but she was already having a hard time before then. The match itself was just, I mean, I love Allie. Okay, Allie and both of us go way back quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to their days in 2CW with Pepper and 3SW and, you know, all that shit. But she couldn't save this match. And, you know, I hate to bash the boss's wife, but the boss's wife was the reason why this was bad.
match went 11 minutes. Fuck Dave Meltzer.
11 fucking minutes?
Dave Meltzer gave it 1.5 stars.
I think he was being generous.
I gave it a dud.
I wouldn't go a dud. I would go a half star.
Brandy should have stuck to being a valet because she's absolutely terrible as a wrestler right now. She's not ready.
No,
So don't even put her in there. The match went about 7 minutes too long. Keep it short with someone as inexperienced as Brandy.
Right.
Only good thing about the match was Allie, but even then she couldn't save it. And the wrong person won. Allie should have won.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dud.
You know what should have happened? Allie should have snap rolled her up, and then Awesome Khan should have beat the shit out of her. That's what should have happened.
Right.
But the booking was such that you needed Brandy to get a win. Because she's the owner's wife. She's Stephanie McMahon. Oh my God.
I hate to disagree with you.
She's fucking Stephanie McMahon. I'm going to get so much shit for that. But it's true.
It is.
It's fucking true. Okay, the triple threat tag match. So whoever wins this match gets a bye in the first round of the tag team title.
Wrong. Whoever wins this match faces the best friends at All Out, and the winner of that match gets a bye. So they're having a match to get a bye. How fucking stupid is that?
No, that's not true.
That's 100. That's what they were saying the whole time.
No. They get a first round bye. If nobody won the match, the best friends got the bye. That's what they were putting over.
That's the thing. No. Hold on.
Okay. I'm staring at it right here.
Hold on.
Hold on. Look it up, motherfucker. Because they made it very clear. The beginning of the match. They fucked things up all throughout the night, but that was very clear.
Three-way tag match to advance to All Out for an opportunity at a first round bye.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a first round bye in the tournament.
No. The winners advance to All Out for an opportunity at the first round bye.
No, they get the first round bye.
No, they don't. Look at an AEW card. Winner receives a first round bye in AEW Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Yes.
So this match, not the winner of this match.
No, the winner of this match gets a first round bye.
No, they don't.
That's the entire point of the match.
No, it's not. Look at it. Right there.
Yeah, winners receive a first round bye.
That's the All Out card.
You know, fuck this fucking thing.
So, I'm right, you're wrong. Stupid to have a match to have an opportunity at a bye. Which means they don't get a fucking bye. Which is so fucking stupid. Why? Book it!
Here's my answer. You don't.
So just have best friends win, so make this match moot anyway?
Oh, no, Dark Order's going all the way.
I believe so, too. But I'm just saying, if the best friends win, this match is even more stupid.
I would agree with that. But
see, now your head's scratching because what's the point of the match? Just to have a match.
yeah, but that means that's not even part of the tournament then.
No, they just get a bye in the tournament.
Yeah, but
Well, then technically, isn't it in the
they
tournament?
fought 2 matches to get a bye.
That's my point. It's stupid. See, now you're all fucked up. Like, now you're getting
This is even worse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but even fighting for a bye doesn't make any sense because you're effectively running the match.
Because the teams isn't eliminated. If they lose, they just don't get a bye.
Right.
So it makes no sense.
Yeah, but even if you go with my logic, with that, if they won the match, they got a bye. No, they didn't. They just won a first round match.
Right.
So, well, that's what my point was out of all this.
And my point is right.
It's even worse.
It's worse. See?
Oh my fucking God. Who booked this shit? I mean, God damn it.
Cody, the Young Bucks.
What the fuck are you guys doing here? I understand trying to give meaning to a match. And they kind of put that over on commentary throughout the entire night, is that these matches have meaning. These matches are meant to complete something. You know, every match has some sort of gravitas to it. But come on.
Oh. I have a lot of mislogic in this.
Oh, we're gonna.
tonight.
This is gonna be a
Anyway.
good fucking night. I've already have to kill a lot of your screaming on this one.
Yeah.
but
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3.5 stars and went 15 minutes and 15 seconds.
I thought it was the second best match of the night.
I thought it was the best match of the night
Really?
at 3 stars.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, I already put that up. The match was good with some flaws, like how Jungle Boy kicked out of every fucking thing.
My favorite kick out spot was Luchasaurus watching
Right. Right.
Jungle Boy pin. What was it, Stu?
Yeah, and then Evil Uno came in and broke it up, and Luchasaurus is looking at him like,
yeah, Lucha's like, "What are you doing, man?" He's sitting there smoking a fucking bowl in the corner. You know,
stupid. It was stupid.
it was stupid.
And then Jungle Boy fucking taking all these high spots from Evil Uno and kicking out like I literally threw my pencil up there and was like, "Are you kidding me? Come
Yeah.
on!" I know I got to suspend disbelief a little bit, but 100-pound guy getting squashed on like a bug 3 fucking times by a 300-pound guy, maybe you shouldn't be kicking out of that shit, or maybe just don't do the fucking spots.
Well, I mean, yes, but you also have to put over the fact that they're trying to get this team over as the ultimate underdogs. That being said, this was not the match to do it in, especially if you were going to get the Dark Order over, which I believe, like I said before, is going to go all the way and be their first tag title winners. You need to have a strong heel tag team
Right.
to run the division. They are that team, 100%. That being said, I could see them running the finals against them and Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
The way this is going is going to be Dark Order versus Best Friends. Because, they face each other at All Out for the opportunity for a first-round bye. So now they're going to face each other in the finals, just because. It's AEW. That's the way they're fucking booking.
You hope.
That's just, yeah, I really hope, because it's be fucking idiotically stupid.
I can see both of us just screaming that weekend. I can see it coming. Speaking of matches that really
What'd
boggle
you give it? What'd you get this?
3.5 stars.
Okay. So you're wrong.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I still believe it was an entertaining match. I
liked it. It was a good match.
It was just misbooked.
Right.
And whatever.
The premise was stupid, and there were some flaws in it, but it was fine.
It was good. It was decent. It was decent.
Decent at 3.5.
Yeah.
This leads-
Speaking, yeah, okay. 4 stars. It was okay. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Fuck. Speaking of questionable booking decisions, Hangman Adam Page versus Kip Sabian.
Why is this questionable?
I'm sorry, but Kip Sabian is having. Maybe it's because I don't like him. Just going to throw that out there. But having a competitive match with quite possibly the first AEW champion just doesn't seem like the right thing to do.
Okay. I thought you were talking about who won. I'm like, it's obvious Adam Page was going over 100.
Oh, yeah, 150%. But the match was way too competitive for my liking.
19 minutes and 5 seconds.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, we haven't talked about this at all. There were 20-minute time limits for all the singles matches, I believe, and like 30-minute time limits for the tags.
Yes. Well, except the last tag, it was an hour time limit.
Yeah, you're right.
19 minutes, 5 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3.25. It was an okay match for a house show.
Yeah, 2.5. 100%.
Again, only there to get Page a win. Average match at best. Match went way too long. It did nothing in it. Like, it was like you say, a warm bowl of water.
It's my favorite type.
Like, it just did nothing.
It did nothing
The
for
only
both
big
guys.
spot in it was when Page threw Sabian onto the ramp. That was it.
Whoop-de-doo. And that wasn't even that much of a big spot.
Yeah.
Speaking, while we're kind of... I need to pull back a little bit because I'm already getting flustered and just feeling kind of... How did you like the stage setup and just the arena setup as a whole?
Hated it. Totally did it wrong.
Okay.
Because you had all the seats, if you're watching on TV, the hard cam to the left. Mm-hmm. And you had a stage to the right. Why not put the hard cam there, get the stage there, You can keep the stage where it was. But just move the hard cam 90 degrees to the right and show all those people.
I agree, 100%. You left a lot of weird white space. For the live fans, it probably was a better showing, but for a television production, it was terrible.
Right.
It's absolutely garbage.
Plus, there was no floor seats to the right either. It was just people around to the right of the hard cam while you're watching it. There's no floor seats there. It's just,
right.
Then you just have the stage. So why aren't you putting the broadcast booth or the hard cam there?
Yeah, that was kind of a questionable decision, but whatever.
What are we? We're fucking assholes.
Yeah, we don't know shit about shit. We don't get $1 billion people to come in and let us run wrestling companies. Fucking bitter about that, by the way. I just want to let you know. Especially in fucking New York. God damn. Let's continue on. The Lucha Brothers versus SCU, the team of Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian, because Christopher Daniels doesn't age. What did you think about this match?
Dave Meltzer gave it 3 3/4 stars.
Yeah.
I give it a star less. 2 3/4 stars. 15 minutes and 10 seconds.
You overrating piece of shit.
Seriously?
2 stars.
Oh, wow. I thought we were going to come to blows on this.
I thought it was garbage. I thought it was a hot garbage mess.
Okay, so why wasn't SCU disqualified when Daniels interfered right in front of the referee? If consequences and shit matter in AEW, why doesn't that?
I know. The match was booked like garbage.
Why the fuck was that? Do you see that spot where Ray just completely fucking just stopped doing the spot?
Yep. Yeah.
For no reason at all.
Yeah, he just
stopped doing it.
It just stopped. And I don't understand why he didn't complete it. It made everyone look bad.
For the two teams involved, it was a botch fest. Highly disappointing.
I think you're being, once again, I thought you were generous about it. I thought 2 indie teams would have been better. What's it tell you that I thought the triple threat match was miles better than this?
Because it was.
It was.
You know, I gave this a 1/4 star less, but it was better.
It was miles better. And that's kind of depressing. It really is. And I'm not sure what happened. And to have them put over the fact that they want to do a ladder match, I guess at All Out, Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever. But, okay. Cool.
Yeah, they just bring out a ladder and goes, ladder match?
Oh, no. They had to make sure they completely buried their opponents before saying ladder match. Oh. Because they came out and they pulled out the ladder after they won.
I walked away as soon as the bell rang. I was like, I was like,
down. It got even worse.
And then I fucking walked away. I heard it going on, but I didn't fucking even see it.
So basically what happened, if you didn't watch it, they pull out a ladder after the fact and start beating the shit out of SCU. Because faces. Yeah. And then get on the ladder, cut a promo. Hey, we're Lucha people.
Is it for the AAA titles?
Who the fuck knows?
They're just going to have ladder matches. What are they going to grab?
I don't know. Somebody's got to win the titles before that, I guess.
Like, I was thinking, like, it has to be for the AAA tag titles. It has to be.
If not, it could potentially be a Money in the Bank style contract or a contract
for the tag teams.
Yeah,
that would be interesting. I think I might like that concept. The tag teams have their own Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I mean that would make sense considering they're trying to build the promotion around the top tag teams in the world. That's kind of their thing. Do we have to?
Yep.
Shima versus Kenny Omega.
22 minutes, 30 seconds. Fuck, Dave Meltzer gave it 4.5 stars.
You goddamn fucking Kenny Omega, Mark. You piece of fucking garbage. Why the fuck do you still work at professional wrestling writing? Really? You piece of... I don't think my dog, the wrestling show mascot Wiggles, can vomit enough to show how badly you have become as a professional wrestling journalist. Go fuck yourself.
So one Meteor took out Daniels at Fighter Fest, but 3 in a row and 6 total couldn't take out Kenny Omega. Felt like an average match to me. Nothing stood out at all, and the match again went way too long. 2.5 stars. You
overrating piece of shit. Let me tell you how wrong you are. This was
on
maybe
a star rating?
On the star
okay.
rating. Yes. Oh, yeah, like I was going to say, oh, yeah, it was the best match of the night, and fucking Meltzer's right. Yeah, no, fuck you. Here's the reality of this situation. Once again, it was a Kenny Omega match where Mr. fucking Undertaker... V-Trigger. Okay, I'm going to kick out of your fucking 5 fucking finishers.
No.
And then hit you out...
6.
Thank you. Including 1 on the apron, 1 from the top.
1 from the stage.
1 from the stage, and 3 in the ring.
In a row. Do it. I know you want to do it. Do it.
1 star.
I thought you were going to say dud.
The only thing that was good about that match, and I'll probably choke on it, but the only good thing was the fact that it got the crowd really going.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Well, it's Kenny Omega. And when Dave Meltzer sucks the Omega dick, fans react. He is the best bout machine, don't forget. My, howdy.
Went from the best match I've ever seen in my life to fuck you.
I mean, come on. 4.5 stars.
4.5.
4.
I'm actually going to look it up again. Maybe I did read it
4.5.
But
no, I believe it. I'm still shocked. 4.5 stars for that garbage.
Yep.
Unbelievable. What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Let's go on, because I'm already going to lose a fucking gasket. Young Bucks versus Cody and Dustin Rhodes. You can't say Dustin Cody Rhodes, because that would be illegal.
Uh-huh.
What did you think of it?
Okay, he really did give it 4.5 stars.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Match went 31 minutes and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 4 stars. Another match that went way too long and didn't build anything. Nothing special at all. Another disappointing match. 2 3/4 stars.
I gave it 3.5 stars. I consider it the best match of the night, but barely. But you're pretty much on point with what I was, thinking.
By the way, Meltzer gave the Lucha Bros and Soul Cloud Uncensored 3 3/4 stars.
Fucking Mark. I really didn't enjoy it as much as it should have been. These are, obviously the Young Bucks, great tag team. You've got Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes in there, usually killing it. What the fuck happened here? Is it just that they just got too? I almost feel like they went a little.
The matches went too long.
Yeah,
I think that was my problem with most of the matches. They just went to 31 minutes for that match.
It wasn't necessary. It was a 20-minute match.
20 minutes. You can cut 10 minutes. You can cut half that match.
With the spots that they did, yeah, you could cut half that match. I think they were.
The event went 3 hours and 40 minutes long. For 6 matches? No.
Okay,
Fuck
so
no.
You'll get this reference a bit. So you're playing poker, okay? A guy moves all in on you, and you've got a decent hand, okay? Really decent hand. It's on the river, but you're pretty sure the other guy's got you beat. Pretty sure. And you keep talking it through, and you keep talking it through, and you keep talking it through, and eventually you talk yourself into a call. And of course, sure enough, he had you beat. And you're almost working yourself into a bad decision. That's what I think happened with that Young Bucks match, is that they thought they were going to meta themselves to fucking hell and back, thinking that they were going to put in a 32-minute classic match. And what ended up happening is they put in an average match and thought they could stretch it out to make it look a lot better than it was.
Sleazy star rating, average 3.5 stars.
No, I mean, they put it together.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean? They thought that would be a lot more amazing than it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I know...
So, there was stuff that happened after the match, which I did not watch, because I was so fucking pissed at this show, I literally just ended it right there. Apparently, they botched the fucking ending, too.
Oh, did they?
Apparently, like, with, like, the check and shit, the feed cut off.
I was done. As soon as I heard the 1, 2, 3, I turned it off.
Yeah, me too.
Oops. Oh, well. I probably should have fucking...
I guess someone's music was playing. Kenny Omega came out. Someone's music was playing. And they're like, well, I guess we're out of time. And then they stopped playing. And then they're like, oh, I guess we're not. And then the fucking feed ended.
Oops.
This show was bad. And I'm going to call it, out of the 4 shows, that was the worst fucking show.
Oh, by far. By far. That not even close. My concern is, and maybe you'll agree with me, maybe you won't, is that the vast majority of this card was marred by bad booking. And unfortunately, because of the way they booked it, you couldn't have good tag team or singles matches that were going to save it on its face. Whereas you had that in Double or Nothing.
Right.
And I think we had the same problem with the Fighter Fest show.
I did.
You did, yeah. I thought it was better than that, but
I think when they get a weekly TV program going and they actually have heels and faces aligned properly, or the way that they want, it'd be fine. But to have 6 heels and 1 face in a 6-man tag, stupid.
How many people were in that match? You had 6 heels and 1 face?
5 heels and 1 face. Fuck you. I thought it said 5, but fuck you.
I mean, you're correct, but
the ref was the face.
Yeah, really, it was. Wasn't it Bryce for that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. 6 heels and 1 face. Really? I mean, Darby's usually playing a heel, even though he's fucking, Darby. Havoc's a heel in most promotions. Joey Janela's usually a heel. And obviously all 3 on the other side are heels. So yeah, 6 heels, 1 face. You're right.
All right.
Let's go to a better show.
You're running this one too, Indie Mark.
Yeah, we're actually covering Evolve. Only because these...
Who's on the WWE Network?
Yeah, because you fucking marks. Oh my god, WWE is showing an indie show? We should go watch that. Oh, where is
Apparently it did a lot of traffic, brought a lot of traffic to the WWE Network.
You're damn fucking right it did. You know why?
Because
Evolve. That's why. There are actually some really cool fucking matches on this card. Let's start with Josh Briggs and Anthony Green.
Where did I see Anthony Green work?
Wild Zero.
Okay. I'm like, I've seen him work somewhere. For a second, I thought it was at one of those indie shows in New Orleans.
Nope.
But I'm like, no, that can't be it. I've seen him work somewhere.
No, he wasn't on that. But he was definitely on Wild Zero.
Okay.
In fact, the show that you were on, he was there.
I know. And now, what you said, I figured it out.
Okay. Okay, so it's Josh Briggs versus Anthony Green. What is your... I need to get not just your input on the match, but I also want to get your input on the wrestlers themselves. Because I think for you personally, a lot of these guys aren't people that you've seen before. Or you've seen maybe once or twice in like Anthony Green's case. I
like... Obviously, Briggs has size. I like how he sold in the match, but he forgot. He sold when he needed to sell. He didn't when he needed to. And after he won the match, he stomped back like his leg was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I thought the match
That's
was,
common indie shit.
And then I've seen Green work before. I liked him, too. I thought he's obviously a much better performer than Briggs. Briggs is still a little green, I think. Mm-hmm. But the match was good. I gave it 3 stars. Fuck Dame Ellis, I gave it 2, and it went 11 minutes and 49 seconds.
I gave it 2.5. So
You split the difference.
I did split the difference. So we had this wonderful little promo with Eddie Kingston and this nobody. I don't know, what is his name? Joe something maybe. Oh yeah, the Excite World Champion, Joe Gacy. Yes, I got to put Excite over. Okay, whatever.
Cool.
Then we had this wonderful four-way. Stephen Wolf versus Kurt Stallion, Harlem Bravado, and Sean Maluta. Sean Maluta, some people have seen in
Cruiserweight Classic.
the Cruiserweight Classic. Harlem Bravado is one half of the Bravado brothers, but they've kind of split up and become their own single stars.
Kurt Stallion was, I think, Matt Riddle's opponent the next night.
Yes.
So
if you were watching the other Evolve show the next night, you'd see Kurt Stallion. I gave this 3.5 stars. I thought this was a really great four-way to put over Stephen Wolf. It had a little sprinkling of, some sort of name recognition in Sean Maluta being there. But as a general rule, I thought it was a decent four-way that put over pretty much the future of Evolve.
I give it 3.
Okay.
So I'm wrong. I said good match with a ton of action. Not really much else to say about it.
What were your thoughts on the performers?
Manuda I've seen before. I've seen Harlem Bravado before. I haven't seen Stallion or Wolf. Stallion, generic wrestler number 8. Nothing really stood out to me with him. Stephen Wolf was impressive.
Yeah, I really like Stephen Wolf. I think that you're going to see a lot of those names in 3 to 5 years in your NXTs, the 205 Lives, if it ever stays around, so on and so forth. Arturo Ruas versus Anthony Henry. Oh, man. I love this match. I did. I really love this
So
match.
Ruas breaks Henry's nose less than a minute in.
Yep.
The match was physical as fuck. I thought it was a good match, 3.25. So again, I'm wrong.
I was going to give 3 3/4, so...
Because Dave Meltzer gave it 3.25, and I went 9 minutes 46 seconds. No, yeah, it was fucking physical as fuck.
Yeah, and it was everything I wanted in a match. It really was. It made me feel like there was actual wrestling on the WWE Network. And both these guys have legit MMA backgrounds. So it was nice to see that kind of mishmash on a traditional wrestling show with basically almost like this, and I know you don't like hearing this, but a work-shoot style wrestling match. Yeah, I know.
Just for that, you got to do some butt plugs because I got to pee.
Oh, you fuck. So on that note, shopgear.com, they're wonderful. So they do what's called like an affiliate link for Amazon. So you go through shopgear.com and it takes you right to the Amazon front page. You go do your Amazon shopping and voila, you're done. You've actually helped us continue our podcast. It's simple as that. You pay the same price as you always would. We get a little bit of kickback because we've sent you to Amazon. Shopgear.com. SHOPGERE.com. So, I see that you don't have our new shirt yet. Why not? You can get our brand new shirt, I Hope You Step on Allegra, right on our wrestling show webpage. TheWrestlingShow.com, right under the merch tab. It's only $20 all the way up to 4X. It's $2.95 shipping, or if you find me at Excite or at the WNY PodCon, which we'll talk about in a moment, you can get them right for $20. You can forego the shipping completely, but either way, get yourself a shirt. We only have so many left. I want to say maybe 10, 15 left. They've been going fast, so get your shirts while you still can. Once again, you can get them at thewrestlingshow.com, or you can get them at WNY PodCon, which we'll talk about later now that Fat Man has done pissing out his bladder.
I thought you were going to say piss on my butthole.
You might have. I don't know. I wasn't in there. Okay. Women's division match. Brandy Lauren versus Shotzi Blackheart. How did you feel about this match?
Brandy Lauren is fucking gorgeous.
And
I liked it.
you liked it?
3 stars. Why didn't that Russian girl stay down? I don't remember what her name was. But she like interfered like right at the beginning, and it's an ODQ match. Why'd she run away?
I don't know, actually.
So I was like, oh, did we switch mic stands?
No.
You bitch.
Okay. I thought it was... Yeah, okay. I thought it was an okay match for a house show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that chair spot. That
The chair spot was nasty,
was
but
fucking sick.
the rest of the match, I mean, it was okay.
So, again, you split me and Dave Meltzer's difference. He gave it 2 stars.
Really? Wow. I'm surprised he went so far down. But yeah, it was a warm bowl of water. I mean, outside that one spot, it was kind of eh. I wasn't really all that happy with Anthony Green coming down, but it furthered the feud, so whatever. Babatunde versus Colby Carino. What's your thoughts about Babatunde?
That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Plus, he was also at the Greatest Royal Rumble, so I knew him. And I also knew Colby Carino, so
Obviously you do.
obviously.
He will be at Excite on September 1st at the Rumble Pony Stadium. You know that?
I do now.
You do now. He will actually be there. So, I thought it was interesting, but
Half star is a squash match.
yeah, it really was nothing more than that.
I also gave it 1 star. Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they wanted to. It felt like that they wanted to get the squash in and then work their way quickly into the next match because it felt like they were running out of time. I don't know. It just felt
Why?
like
There was 1, 2, 4 more matches after it.
I know. That's why it just reeked of like an indie card that needed to rush along. I don't know why. It just
Especially with the way the show ended with fucking Gargano being in there for like 10 minutes. Yeah, that made no sense.
yeah, it didn't. It really didn't. So yeah, fucking A. The rest of the Unwanted come out. Kingston cuts a quick promo. They go right into, holy shit, AR Fox is on the WWE Network. Go ahead, say it. You know you want to. You know you want to.
Literally, the first thing I wrote in my notes was, good to see floppy ankles
Thank
on the
you.
WWE Network.
Oh, my God. So,
That spot where Fox did that backflip or the back somersault flip and landed right on his back on the cement. Holy shit. And he hit his head on the guardrail. I was like,
I thought he died.
So I'm watching this on my tablet in my parents' house doing laundry. And I yelled, holy shit. And my mom goes, what? What's going on? I'm like, oh, wrestling stuff. Don't worry about it. Because I had my headphones in. So, like,
So I didn't hear it.
No.
But holy God fucking damn it. Obviously, Joe Gacy's in the match, so obviously 5-star match. 100%. No. You know what I mean.
Spot fest, but it's a floppy ankles match. So
Obviously, yes.
good action throughout. 3.5 stars.
Given that the tag titles to AR Fox and Leon Ruff was kind of interesting.
Oh, by the way, they got a new name now.
What's that?
Spot Monkeys 2.0.
High five to that. Oh, ow. Oh, the fucking arthritis.
The arthritis.
I love the fact that they actually took the titles off of the Unwanted because I feel like that they're like this close to leaving Evolve. Or at least I hope. Maybe. Just, even for a second, just take a jump to NXT. Whatever.
You know how I feel about Eddie Kingston. So
Yeah, I know. You're king of the 2-star match.
right.
Yeah.
But as a tag wrestler, he's fine.
Well,
Singles
especially,
wrestler, he's
to be fair,
doo-doo butter.
he's in there with AR Fox
Fox,
and Joe Gacy. So, I mean, of course he's going to look even better. But, okay.
What'd you give it?
I can't really rate it.
What? What?
I can't really.
Don't be a bitch. What'd you rate it?
3.5 stars.
Okay, you gave it to me. Mauser gave it 3. So
Okay. I mean,
and actually went shorter than I thought.
yeah, me too. Well, that goes back to what I said before. It's like they were trying to rush something through. But whatever. Matt Riddle, Drew Gulak. Okay, you know both these guys.
Yep.
Holy shit. Catchpoint reunion. If you're very familiar with Evolve, holy shit, this is like a dream match. Especially now that both of them are on to WWE. How did you like the match?
Great technical wrestling match. It's not for everybody because it was.
It was a technical match.
It was a technical match.
It was very technical.
And if you know me,
You creamed yourself.
3 3/4 stars.
What?
I rated it less than Meltzer did. Meltzer gave it 4 1/4.
See, I gave it 4 stars.
So what the difference?
Once again. But I mean, really? You didn't like it? 3 3/4? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You didn't think it was...
It's still a great match.
I thought you'd overrate it, honestly. I really...
Oh, I rated it less than 3 bitches.
3 bitches?
I'm a bitch, too.
Okay, well. Wow, you underrated yourself?
I underrated myself.
Wow, cool. Obviously put over whatever, you know.
Put over Riddle, which makes sense, even though, Gulak's the cruiserweight champ.
Okay.
But, yeah, whatever.
So, we had a little special appearance here.
Yeah, we had a little special appearance.
Yeah.
Special appearance.
Paul Heyman, holy shit!
I mean, if you think he wasn't going to show up, I know he's going to show up in some capacity. I just didn't.
I did not expect him to show up where he showed up.
Yeah.
I figured he'd open the show. Honestly.
I did too.
I got spoiled that he got there because I didn't watch it live, obviously.
Neither did I.
But
I didn't know he was there.
I did.
I was like, oh, Paul Heyman. Oh, there he is.
I figured he'd come out to open the show or whatever, but he didn't. He was like, oh fuck. It was pretty cool. And we get into this fucking winner take all match. So you had JD Drake and Austin Theory. I'm familiar with Austin Theory. Some people might know JD Drake from some of the other WWN shows. He reminds me of Trevor Murdoch.
Reminds me of a mixture of Trevor Murdoch and Vader.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't see the... Well, I kind of see the Vader.
He's fat.
Yeah, but so was Trevor Murdoch.
Whatever.
We're just going to leave it at that?
Yeah.
Okay. I liked the match, but it was 3.5 stars. It was... I don't think it was the right match to end the show.
It didn't end the show.
Well, yeah, but...
It should have ended the show, but it didn't end the show.
Yeah, that's true. But, I mean... It was... I guess my point was that it... Remember how 2CW... and I hate to go back to this point. Remember how 2CW used to end the first half of the show with the 2CW title?
Yeah.
That's where this should have hit.
No.
I think so.
This should have been the last match.
Really?
Yes. 100% should have been the last match.
Okay.
Match of the night.
Really? Nah.
4 stars. Austin Theory is good.
Although we're splitting over half star, to be fair.
You gave it
3.5.
I gave it 4.
Yeah, that's a half star.
I thought you said quarter star. Meltzer gave it 3 1/4. I thought it was a great match. Austin Theory could be the next big star in the Indies. He has a great look, has a great heel persona, and he can work.
Okay.
I think JD Drake, for his size, was great as well. Because you look at him, and you're like, that ain't a professional wrestler. But he hung in there with a younger, faster kid.
Yeah.
And I thought they were fighting for something. Oh, my God, a match that has consequences.
Yeah.
4 stars. I thought it was great.
Okay.
It surprised me that it was match of the night.
Wow. What did you think was going to be match of the night? Riddle Gulak? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we had what the fuck was this match? Are you done over there?
It keeps going like that.
Because, the other one. There's another one on the other side.
Oh, shit. Motherfucker. You gave me the bad mic stand this time.
It was the same mic stand.
You gave me the bad mic stand.
Literally moved it over there and moved it back because it sat there for 2 weeks.
Whatever. All right.
Christ. Adam Cole versus Akira Tozawa? In a match that shouldn't have been on an Evolve card?
Why shouldn't it have been in an Evolve card?
It just seems like it wasn't. It was a match way out of place. It was like the Evolve card ended and, oh yeah, we have this cool match that we could do over here.
See, you talked about how, like, this should have been, like, the intermission match. This should have been the intermission match. It's an Evolve show. The Evolve Championship should have been on last. I understand it's on the WWE Network, but the Evolve show, the Evolve title should have been on last.
I don't know. Booking wise, there was a lot of questionable things there in terms of match order, but I don't know. Personally, I would not have done anything after. They should. You're absolutely right. They should have closed the show. Now that I think about it, they should have closed the show with the Josh Briggs moment.
Right.
Yeah. Thinking about it, yeah, maybe that's a better way of doing it, and then maybe pull the marquee Riddle Gulak match back, and not have this match at all. I don't know why this match was on.
Because it's on WWE Network. They had to
but that's what the Riddle Gulak thing was.
Yeah, I guess.
You had the quote-unquote the two big WWE stars that grew up in Evolve.
Well, I guess it was to further the Cole Gargano feud.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. I mean...
Not on an Evolve show.
Well, I take that back. Gargano is Evolve through and through, and Dragon Gate through and through. So I guess...
Tozawa.
Yeah.
More Dragon Gate than Evolve.
Yeah, well, true. But I guess my point was that I don't know. It just ending it on a promo like that is just.
What do you think of the actual match?
It was a good Adam Cole match, but that's about it. I mean, 3 stars.
Yeah, 3.25.
Okay, I mean, God damn. Double mail.
Don't look at my Super Bowl notes.
Extra. Go fuck yourself. I don't take notes.
I know you don't. Guy's ripping through notebooks. Guy with
no notebook.
Post-it. Not even Post-it.
Actually, I think 3 shows ago I had 1 Post-it note out of the entire show. So I'm very interested to hear this. What did you think of the show as a whole?
That was a good show.
Do you think you would watch more Evolve?
Yes.
Would you think that WWE should be putting more Evolve shows on the WWE Network?
Yes.
Do you believe that you would pay extra to have Evolve shows on the WWE Network? I worked my way up to it.
You know I'm cheap.
I'm cheap too. Said the man who's wink, wink, nudge, nudging over there and saying, hey.
If it's involved in, like, haha.
Yeah.
Like, it was just Evolve and no other promotion, I'd say no.
But if it was other promotions as well, you would say,
yeah.
Okay,
because it'd be like, oh, there's, just for example, you like bringing them up all the time. Oh, there's 2 CWs on there. And, oh, Evolve. Oh, I watched it. I like their show. I'll pay extra to see it. And, oh, definitely not Ring of Honor. But if Ring of Honor's on there, oh, definitely go so, yeah. But, yeah.
Where's the limit for you? Because I think this is a very important topic because I feel like that, at least for me, I watch 4 things on the WWE Network. The pay-per-views, Ride Along, Table for 3, and on occasion, that stupid Camp WWE. Because I think it's funny.
You don't watch, like, 365?
No.
You don't watch, like, their
20 for 20 or
20 specials or whatever they are.
Don't watch. I think the last time I watched one was I got through 10 minutes of the Becky Lynch one, and it was like almost an accent because I was watching the pay-per-view and then it was on right afterwards. And I was like, oh, well, okay, I'm done. I'm going to bed. As much as I enjoy backstage stuff and a lot of, seeing a lot of wrestlers' lives, I also don't enjoy WWE's interpretation of it.
Well, of course, it's going to be their own interpretation of it.
Right. Well, that's my point, is that I don't like watching them because of that. I hate... It's almost like a worked shoot. Bring that back up again. Yeah, I know. I love doing this. This is great.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, needling the shit out of you.
Fucking real fake thing, you asshole.
But you do with those 365 moments, though.
Scripted.
Yes. So
scripted.
it's fake.
But it's not real. It's scripted. Therefore, it's
real
a work.
Well, it's no different than fucking every other reality show, I guess.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And well, I don't like reality fucking shows.
Neither do I.
And that's why I don't watch them.
But I love Alexa Bliss, and I'll watch the shit out of her.
Well, yeah. But I do like Table for Three, which isn't...
I haven't seen Table 3 in a long time.
Oh, God. They had an episode with Gargano, Ricochet, and what was it, Dean Ambrose? I think it was Dean Ambrose. And I fucking creamed myself. It really was really, really good.
He creamed himself just for the food.
I may have done that, yes. That might have actually
You were
happened.
trying to not want to talk about Extreme Rules.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I really
so
don't.
I invited Sleazy over to watch Extreme Rules.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We completely shit on it. And then
you did the fucking masochistic thing that you usually do.
I rewatched the show.
How did you watch?
The pre-show.
How the fuck did you watch that show again?
I fast-forwarded a lot.
I bet.
Like from entrance bell ring, like to the end of the bell. That's how I did it. I cut off about an hour of it just by doing that. Okay. Pre-show.
Kill me.
Intercontinental title. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Go fuck yourself.
Match with 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 2 3/4 stars. It was an okay match for a house show. Literally, my notes. Okay match for a house show. Enough said. Oh, yeah, by the way, because he's on the pre-show, guess who won the Intercontinental title? You're laughing your ass off over there.
What the fuck? So, one of the quite possibly big dream matches from New Japan that you could have had, Finn Balor, the original leader of the Bullet Club, versus one of the one of the original members of Chaos, and they have a 7-minute match with no build-up, announced 3 days later, with Nakamura going over clean as a fucking whistle, with no fanfare, in a third of the capacity of the building.
There's a reason why he won.
Yeah, we're gonna... I know there's some fucking Balor's taking some time off. I don't give a fuck.
You just said he's taking time off. 2 months. There you go. I can scratch this off from news and rumors.
I don't give a fuck. Put it on somebody else.
The Nakamura mark doesn't want Nakamura to have the Intercontinental title.
Absolutely not.
What a mark. WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak defends against Tony Nese.
It also means that he's the second person to have won Intercontinental Championships in 2 promotions.
2.5 stars. So I'm wrong?
What was the match?
Gulak versus Nese. It's more of a mat-based wrestling match, which is what you don't want from cruiserweights. Average match.
2 mat-based guys. Makes sense. Whatever. It was not the match they had involved. That's for damn sure.
Okay, now on to the main show. Show us with a no-holds-barred match. Undertaker and Roman Reigns
yourself
versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. So you put the emphasis on it. This was the best Undertaker, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon match you've ever seen.
At an Extreme Rules.
At an Extreme Rules, no-holds-barred match.
Featuring commentary from the SmackDown team.
It was actually the wrong team. Raw team.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't even that one.
No.
So the best, okay. Featuring Renee Young.
Did I tell you how much I really hate Renee Young on commentary?
Really?
She gets stuck in the 3-man booth vortex to where like the two people are talking and then the third one just chimes something in, gets completely ignored.
Honestly,
And then the two men keep just talking about something different.
here's my
It's every 3-man booth I fucking hate.
Yeah, I think she gets the worst end of it because she's not as forceful as the other two. So it's unfortunate because I think she's a good commentator too. So
Oh, by the way, the Evolve show only had one guy doing the commentary.
the Joey Styles.
I wasn't a big fan of that.
Of course you're not, because you're not a fan of Joey Styles.
No, I am. The problem is
Not as a one-man commentator.
was-
I certainly am not.
the action in the Evolve show was too quick for the guy to call by himself, so he's always behind. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
my
that's
problem.
true, yeah.
That was my problem.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right there.
Okay, so Undertaker, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Shane McMahon.
He got the hits in, and that was it. You're just making me nuts right now.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Shit.
see, now you just fucked it up. I had it perfect. I have it fine now. It is tight.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just moving it like this.
The fucking Mark.
You're fucking
Don't
trying to
even know how
touch
to
my dick over here. See, now you're fucking it up.
How am I fucking?
Because the cords are tangled.
Well,
God
stop
damn it.
tangling your cords, God damn it.
So, the match went 60 minutes and 55 seconds.
Which was 12 minutes longer than it should have been.
The entrances were 15 minutes by themselves.
Actually, I think I went and actually looked. It was like 8 after by the time they actually started the bell or something like that. It was something.
No, it was 15.
Was it 15?
Yes.
Was it legitimately
Yes.
15
15
minutes?
minutes.
It was something.
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 4 stars.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No. You fucking lie.
4 stars.
You're
No, I'm legit serious. 4 stars.
working me, man. You got to be working me.
I gave it.
No. I got to look that up. No. You've got to be kidding me.
He's gonna have a fucking aneurysm when he finds out it really is 4 stars.
You got to be fucking kidding me. 4 fucking stars?
I gave it 3 3/4.
He's got to be working the marks. Are you fucking kidding me? 4 fucking stars.
I gave it 3 3/4.
You can go to fucking hell too.
This was remember, I rewatched this. This is the best The Undertaker's looked in years. I still think starting a no-holds barred match like a normal tag team match is fucking stupid, but the match built up well. You were right. Taker got a shit in, got out. Same with Shane McMahon, but it was entertaining. Sleazy, you did.
Y'all a bunch of marks. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Sleazy, you did.
You guys are. What is wrong with you people?
You did.
Yeah, I must be. 2.5 stars. What the fuck is wrong
Raw
with you?
Tag Team Championships, the Revival versus the
'Cause-
Usos.
LOL. Fuck you.
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3.5 stars. Match went 12 minutes.
Now I know what the star ratings for at least the next couple ones are. because-
12 minutes and 30. I'm telling you, 12 minutes and 30.
Well, yeah, but
2 seconds.
I've been spoiled now.
I gave it 3.
I gave it 3 as well.
Good match. It could have been better. Sloppy at spots, but nothing that really hurt the match overall.
Okay. Can't disagree with that.
Alice-
I'm just still shocked with 4 fucking stars for.
Aleister Black versus Cesaro. Match went 9 minutes and 44 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3 3/4 stars.
So this man thinks that Cesaro versus Aleister Black wasn't as good as that Taker Roman Reigns tag team match.
I didn't think it was as good either. I gave it 3 1/4.
Are you guys fucking...
Good match. Cesaro was the right opponent for Black's first pay-per-view match.
This was great. This was a 4-star match.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it...
No.
Sir, you just gave an Undertaker tag match that had no business being on this card. Well, you didn't make it 4 stars, 375, but still. What is wrong with this fucking picture?
Handicap match for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
What, this one's 6 stars now?
Alexa Bliss is in it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. First thing I put in my notes is, have I ever mentioned that I love Alexa Bliss?
I don't think you have on this show.
No, I love Alexa.
Wow, I did not know that.
Match went 10 minutes and 22 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 2 1/4. I gave it an okay match for a house show.
You know what would have been nice? Don't they have this one wrestler that they were pushing for like 2 years too? It's just like undefeated or something. Yeah. No, I'm not wearing her shirt.
You were Nakamura's.
No, that is Asuka's shirt.
Oh, is it?
Yes,
Oh.
that's her NXT shirt, but it is her shirt.
Oh, all Asians look the same, even the males and females. Wow. That was a response for the Rick Swan thing I said earlier.
Okay, I mean, okay.
Average match that was watchable. It wasn't really anything offensively bad. I just don't like the booking. I thought they could have done better stories with Alexa and Nikki winning. But
Yeah, that was kind of... I mean... It was a weird booking decision to have Bayley win, irrespective. It makes no sense in the context of the match. It really wasn't. Because they were kind of trying to put over the whole relationship with Alexa and Nikki. So, I don't know. It's really strange. It was a really strange thing. It was almost like, and I hate saying it this way, but it's like they were trying to swerve the marks again.
last man standing match. I don't know why I'm talking like this about this show. Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. Match went 17 minutes and 29 seconds.
Okay.
Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3 3/4 stars.
Uh-oh.
I gave it 3.5.
I gave it 3 3/4.
Really good brawl. Much better than I thought it would be. I thought the wrong person won, but the loss didn't hurt Lashley.
Yeah, really. I mean, I think they finally got their footing on the feud itself. Because it was stupid up to this point. It really was. And then they had the match to open Raw, what was that, 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Where he went through
Yep.
the board. From there to now, this is what the match they needed to have. So I'm for it.
Oh, it was the best Lashley look since he returned to WWE, too.
By far. Oh, shit, yeah. Holy shit, yeah. I do miss... I hate saying this.
Black Lesnar.
I miss Leo Rush.
I
I
100% thought you were going to say Black Lesnar.
No. I actually miss Leo Rush a little bit with Lesnar. Or with Black Lesnar.
And you said something really fucking stupid. Apparently I did, too, earlier.
What's that?
That I liked the Undertaker match. You miss Leo Rush. We're both on something.
Yeah, we're on fucking peyote.
I mean, I'm right. You're wrong, but whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Daniel Bryan and Rowan defend against the New Day and Heavy Machinery. Match went 13 minutes and 57 seconds. Fuck, Dave Meltzer gave it 4 stars. I'm wrong. Great tag team match with a lot of action. All three teams had time to shine. I think the New Day winning was just for them to be like, oh, look, we have all 3 championships.
I mean, I'm okay for the press moment of it, but I like the fact that I think this was Heavy Machinery's breakout moment.
By the way, match of the night.
Yeah, I would say match of the night. I think I love the fact that there was one of the most believable near falls / spots of the entire night was with Bryan Danielson almost tapping out Xavier Woods.
Biggie.
Was it Biggie?
Yep.
I don't know. All those, wrestlers look the same.
We got to do a video podcast because some of the faces we make on here are fucking priceless.
It was. I thought he was taking the heat on that.
No, it was Biggie.
Okay. Well, I'll take your word for it, but the point was that it was really believable. I thought that was the end of the match. I really did. So that's a great moment. Yeah.
United States Championship.
Yes.
Ricochet defends against AJ Styles. Match went 16 minutes and 30 seconds. Fuck, Dave Meltzer gave it 3 3/4. I gave it 3 1/4. Good match. Nothing really stood out in it. I understand that, AJ Styles is trying to put over the OC now.
The fuck is that?
Original Club. That's what they're now called.
Versus the New Blood?
Right, I don't fucking know. But,
I didn't watch Raw this
I didn't either.
So, okay. I
just saw the jokes on fucking Twitter. It was like,
really?
the OC, because that was a TV
Orange
show.
County?
I
Yeah.
guess. I understand
They're trying to get over on Orange Cassidy. That's what's going on here.
Right. I understand they wanted to get them over, but I thought Ricochet should have gotten the clean win over Styles.
It made Ricochet into a transitional champion, which I really didn't like.
I don't like that either.
Because if you're going to give him the, momentum, why kill it with, of all people, AJ Styles? I don't want to say, well, we have to wait and see, blah, 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 because I know every fucking guy that loves AJ Styles and Ricochet is going to say that, but I really do believe that if they're going to have a few matches in this series, I don't trust WWE to book it.
Right.
So I've been burned too many times with AJ versus Nakamura and AJ versus Joe and AJ versus
Kevin Owens. Speaking of Kevin Owens.
Yes.
Kevin Owens versus Dolph Ziggler.
Match of the night.
Match went 10 minutes. My notes, literally. Obviously, it done. It went 10 minutes. I said it went 10 seconds.
It wasn't 10 minutes in my mind.
It went 10 seconds. Moving on.
That was great. That was a great match. I love that match.
Because
match of the night.
Fuck you.
WWE title?
Kofi Kingston defends against Samoa Joe. Match went 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Fuck, Dave Meltzer gave it 2.5 stars. I'm wrong.
I thought he was being generous.
Not sure if Joe was a right opponent right now on Kofi's title run. What was the point of working Kofi's hand when none of his offense has anything to do with his hand? I get that Kofi fucked him off and he was getting back in it. I think it's so stupid. Spoiler, if Lesnar wasn't going to cash in on Kofi, then why continue Kofi's underwhelming reign? Just for the New Day to have all the titles.
There's a lot of offense that Kofi does with his hands.
Slaps his own hand.
Kayfabe broken. Yeah, it was. I think you guys are being generous with the rating. I gave it 2 stars. I think the problem is that you have an opponent that should have already been champion by now, and I think having
100% agree.
Yeah, I mean there's so many moments in this company where you're like, really, you haven't pulled the trigger on him yet? I think this was the perfect time to pull the trigger on him. And I thought they were going to do that when the rest of the New Day won the tag titles, honestly. because I figured.
So did I.
Because I figured.
It's like, we have them all. We have them all.
Blah blah blah.
So
and
I'm like,
done.
oh, well, then I'm like, I'll turn to you. So Joe wins. Like,
Yeah. So.
but
But we don't get those kind of bookings, do we?
no. Winner take all Extreme Rules mixed tag team match for the Universal and Raw Women's Championships. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch defends against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. Match went 19 minutes and 54 seconds. Fuck Dave Meltzer gave it 3 1/4. I gave it 3.
You overrating pieces of shit, both of you.
Since it's an Extreme Rules match, does it matter that it's a mixed tag team match also?
There are so many booking decisions in that match that were just like,
Lacey
what?
Evans did like a springboard moonsault, looked absolutely fantastic. I wrote, that should be her finisher besides a fucking punch.
It looks like
BME.
his doesn't flip. Kevin
Yeah.
Owens used to do
Yes.
that version of
Yes.
the moonsault. And yeah, you're absolutely right. It looks fucking fantastic. Why the fuck is she not using that
Right.
as a finisher?
Why would Lacey Evans go away at the end of the match when she's trying to win the titles? Makes no sense. Thought it was a good match, better than expected.
I thought the finish of the match was absolutely ridiculous.
Hindsight being 2020, I get why Baron Corbin did the end of days.
Yeah,
Because they needed Becky Lynch to be incapacitated for
Lesnar to
Lesnar
cash in.
come- yeah.
Yeah, but they could have done many different ways of dealing with it. You could have had Lacey Evans and Becky fight to the back. Then you solve both of those problems. Of
Right.
why did Lacey run away and why did Becky need to get out of the way?
I agree.
You know, there are other options to do that. That was the first one that comes to my mind. But
Oh, by the way, Lacey Evans did offense on Seth Rollins. That just kills Seth Rollins. He's never, ever, ever going to
he's never. Well, of course.
And then Lacey Evans goes to face women. You know what? And then when she loses, that just kills her right
It just
there.
kills her character.
Fuck you, Travis.
Well, I mean, he lost to Lesnar again, so I mean,
Oh, yeah, by the way, Lesnar comes down, cashes in, match went 13 seconds. Lesnar wins. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was going to cash in a Kofi.
There is a bit of history with that now.
Huh.
It's the first time two men have cashed in on each other.
It is. So, I guess the reason why they did it was for Brock to have something to do at SummerSlam, which is fucking idiotic. What's that do with Kofi's reign, though? Now that if they
He's going to lose it to Joe 3 months from now after they have 6 more matches, of course.
I just always thought the plan again.
Plans change.
Since Crown Jewel.
It was always the plan since Crown
It was always
Jewel.
the plan since Crown Jewel. But yeah, Lesnar's going to cash in on Kofi. He'll be on SmackDown. But apparently that's not going to happen. So
Sure.
I
Why?
don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know
At this
what's
point,
going
I'm
on.
like, whatever.
you hated the show. I thought it was the best show out of the 4 we covered.
I hated the show and it's still second best.
You thought Impact was better?
Yes.
Impact was second.
Yeah, so we're close.
Followed by Evolve. And then
Yeah, no
that one fucking shit show.
no
we were screaming about
complaints
for like an
there
hour.
on your rating there.
All right, let's get this motherfucking news and motherfucking rumors out of the fucking way with. As I'm
This is the fucking speed round here. I can see it coming. Oh my god, where was that page?
that was in the red notebook I ripped.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Actually, don't need to talk about that. Final battle will take place in Baltimore instead of New York City.
Because LOL, NYS Athletic Commission.
Yes. Fox is teasing 2 new... I'm not fucking going to say that. That's stupid. AEW on TNT to debut on October 10th. It will probably air every Monday between 8 to 10.
You know what's funny about that? October 10th is...
Sorry, October 2nd.
Never mind.
My bad. I said October 10th. It's October 2nd.
Wait, that's...
A Wednesday.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday Night Dynamite?
Yes, and that's in our news. Wednesday Night Dynamite is that they trademarked. Cross that off. Let me cross this off.
We're knocking shit off left and right here. I'm liking this.
Fucking talking that. Speaking of Leo Rush,
Jesus. What do you do now?
there's someone in WWE that isn't even talked about, and they have nothing to do for him, and probably won't anytime soon.
Yeah, because he should be sitting in his corner and reobtaining the respect he lost.
You're going to like this one. Alberto Del Rio
Yes.
to provide health insurance inside and outside of the ring for his new promotion in Miami.
I was going to say, didn't we talk about that before? But we didn't. We did, but we cut it.
We cut it. That's what I'm trying to play.
I'm loving that. I really... Weird person to do it with, but okay, sure. Anybody who's willing to do that, I'm more than happy to support them.
Jinder Mahal signs a new WWE contract and then immediately has knee surgery.
Good for him.
Punk countersues Colt Cabana for $600,000 plus insurance. Do that whole thing with the Other Wrestling Podcast shit.
It's a lawyer positioning tactic.
And
You drop yours, I'll drop mine.
And they're not dropping. CM Punk is announced for Starrcast 3.
AEW confirmed. Come on, no? You're not gonna let me have that one?
Okay, Mark.
Yeah. Can we kind of go back one on the Colt Cabana thing?
Okay, go ahead.
Because we got
Go. Oh, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. We are now.
We aren't yet.
We will be
We will be.
the longest running wrestling podcast in the world.
In 2 years and a few months.
Because Colt Cabana is leaving. or stop doing it. Or stopping to do it.
So he's done with the weekly stuff. He doesn't want to... He's still got some things lined up. He still has to do stuff till December because he's got sponsorships that he has to and promotions that he has to follow through on. He's going to do a show here and there, but he's done as a regular podcaster. The Art of Wrestling is basically done as a program. So that means we've got 2 more years and this fucking show's over. Fuck.
The Saudi government wants WWE's next show to be on a Friday, but since SmackDown's moving to Fridays, probably not going to happen. They're either going to do a split show, doubt it, or they're going to move the Saudi show to another day.
I mean, you could do a Raw show with up the ass out of legend talents. I mean, look at all the people they brought in for Raw. You could have filled a 4-hour show with that.
Right, and SmackDown is going to be... Actually, I have the notes right here.
Oh, look at you. He's gone with the technology thing.
Fox had a summit meeting
to
discuss with their affiliate stations about their fall schedule. It was noted that SmackDown Live will be airing live 51 weeks out of the year.
Please it not be the week of Christmas.
With the only preemption happening during the World Series.
Oh, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. You're not going to give them fucking the week off for Christmas?
Fox is also planning to launch a 1-hour launch show towards the end of September to build up the
time slot, basically, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much it.
I mean, that always pisses me off anyway, but I guess that's to be expected. Give them the fucking day off. Give them a fucking week off. They definitely deserve it.
That's not applicable anymore. That's not applicable anymore. That's
bunch of fucking old shit.
I mean, Mojo Riley signed a multi-year deal with WWE, so
No one cares.
anymore. That's not applicable anymore. All right.
Okay.
Los Angeles wants WrestleMania
36? 37.
37 in 2021.
Because the new
Stadium is
before
done? Yeah, that's when it's done. They want it before the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl is going to be there 2022.
Okay.
To work out the kinks in hosting major venues.
So they're going to...
They're hosting major events. No, LA wants them to do it.
Yeah, but that's
WWE
funny.
wants it in 2022 because they want to announce in a higher attendance than what the Super Bowl was.
Yeah, but I find that hilarious. Hey, WWE, I know we want to mainly put, football in here and major events in here. Let's start off with a small show like WrestleMania. Go fuck yourself. I would not come there, period. That is great. That is that is some high fucking shit right there. Oh my god.
And look, there it is.
There it is.
Now let's cross out the Fox Summit thing.
Okay.
Just choked on that. Not applicable.
Jesus Christ. What else is there?
Apparently, Nikki Bella revealed that a cyst on her brain was actually what caused her to retire.
Okay, because of the concussions?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Remember how I said that Lars Sullivan got hurt?
Yes.
Well, he really did get hurt. He's out 6 to 9 months. Oh, speaking of, remember I said Flip Gordon didn't get hurt at Best in the World?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt. He tore his bicep.
Shit.
Tore his tricep, but he won't need surgery.
Oh, they're just doing rehab for it?
Yeah.
Okay,
so this is actually big for UK. WWE signed a new deal with BT Sports in the UK and Ireland, which ended their relationship with Sky Sports.
Ooh. Yeah, that is big.
The Sky Sports is like the number one sports station in the UK.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, want to get into a fight?
Sure.
Oh, Adrian. Oh, this isn't it. I'm sorry. Adrian Lionheart McCollum. He was the ICW world champion. Yeah, he committed suicide and passed away at the age of 36.
That was terrible. A lot of guys knew him, too, from WWE and over here.
Okay, you want to get into Meltzer bullshit?
Yes, please. Oh, my God. Please.
I try not to laugh during this. AEW's All Out.
Oh, God.
Was apparently the most requested ticket in the history of professional wrestling. They could have sold out Cowboy Stadium twice.
What?
But yet, their show in Jacksonville wasn't sold out. Their show in Daytona Beach wasn't sold out. But they could have sold out Cowboy Stadium twice with that much ticket demand.
That's only because the bots are running hardcore to try and milk the fucking marks out of more money. There's the reality of it. That might actually be true if you look at it from a perspective of they're not real people actually making the requests.
If they're not real people, they don't count.
Well, they would if they are bot scrapers looking for tickets to buy.
Okay.
I don't know where the metric's coming from, so I can't tell you for sure what's exactly happening there, but it is potentially legitimate if you have...
No, it's not. It's not potentially legitimate.
It's only potentially legitimate if you think that if they're trying to sell out Cowboy Stadium twice, what does that actually mean for tickets? It's 200,000, right?
Yeah.
You don't think I can write a bot that looks for 200,000 tickets?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's what I mean by that. It could potentially be legitimate.
But only legitimate as in...
bunch of scalpers using bots,
Right.
Not because actual people are
So technically, I'm right, it's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit in the fact of why it matters. Not that it isn't factually correct.
It doesn't matter.
Right, but I'm just saying that just because it's factually correct doesn't mean it matters.
Right.
And he's making it sound like it matters, and it doesn't.
It's fucking Dave Meltzer.
Of course it's Dave Meltzer. That's why we're having this fucking discussion.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Thank you. Why isn't that our next shirt?
It's already been trademarked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Impact is actually looking to sign a new TV deal already with Access TV.
Weren't they on Access already?
No.
Who was on Access?
New Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, weekly shows I don't watch.
Damn it, D'Lo. Impact. Impact hired him for a multi-year deal as a producer.
Do you know where that comes from?
Probably do. I just don't.
Well, you might have gotten it from me, but it originally came from OSW Review. We haven't plugged those guys in a long, long time. If you haven't seen OSW Review, they're fucking hilarious. They're from Ireland, and they do chronological storyline arcs and review the major shows around them. Like, one of their first shows was the Hulk Hogan era, and they shit on Hulk Hogan. It's the greatest. You'd actually love the show, I think, because they do a great job of being just fans, but very funny. Check it out. OSWReview.com or OSW Review on
Guess
YouTube.
where I get all my information for the watch-alongs?
What's that?
OSW Review.
Well, there you go. That's why.
Gallows and Anderson probably signed new WWE deals.
Yeah, because they're...
The OC.
I want to point out, we had this discussion a few weeks ago about how they were nowhere to be seen for weeks. Then all of a sudden, they get new TV deal or new deals from WWE, and look at them! They're back on TV. They're in a prominent feud with a secondary championship. They're bringing this whole big faction in, but weeks ago they're sitting at home because they didn't sign their new deals yet. Because that's what they do to fuck people into signing new deals.
So, the whole Sasha Banks thing, like, every fucking time I look up news and rumors, there's always something about Sasha Banks. It's always the same.
What is it?
She's expected to return soon only because they can freeze her contract.
Mm-hmm.
And so, whatever time she missed, they add on.
To an extent. If she's missing time because of injury, yes, they can freeze her contract.
They can do it, too, if she's just sitting out her contract.
No,
Yes,
they
can.
cannot.
Yes, they can.
Not unless it's specifically provisioned in their contract, which
probably
it's
is.
not.
How do you know?
We need to get her contract. It's a public company.
Okay, we'll get her contract.
So
you don't
next
know.
show, we will debunk this or confirm it. But
So it's coming from us. We will not do that.
no, I will absolutely do that. 150% I will do that.
Okay. Because this is just shit I'm getting from also fuck Dave Meltzer, Mike Johnson, fucking Bill Apter, Wade Keller. They're all reporting the same thing.
Yeah,
So-
because they're all getting their fucking shit from WrestleVotes.
Fuck WrestleVotes.
They heard it on Twitter from WrestleVotes, so it's obviously true.
Fuck them. But no, like, apparently they can freeze her contract forever. So whatever time she misses, they add on. So it just sits out. The only chance... It was kind of like, if you're a baseball fan, Japanese players, they used to do this too. You're signed to one team. If you sat out, you're forced to retire. But it was a loophole. Once you retire, then you get out of your contract and go
Back in the...
wrestle, or not wrestle, play in actually another country. I don't think WWE's... From what I understand, they freeze her contract for how long? So if she missed 3 months, they add 3 months on. Miss 6, add 6. Miss a year, add a year. But she keeps missing it. All she's doing is forced to retire. When she comes back, she actually has to wrestle for WWE or she doesn't wrestle at all. Which, that I kind of think is weird. You may be right on that.
A, that's not enforceable, even
No,
if it was in
it's
their
not.
contract. B, here's the other thing about that.
So you actually may be right the more I'm talking about it.
So here's the other part of that, is that she's at WWE's will to whether or not she's booked.
That's a slave.
Really? I mean, she's truly at their will of whether or not to be booked. So you can't really have a contract and this is kind of what's happening with Lucha Underground too. And people are fighting it for good reason. Is that if you are contracted for a company that says, hey, you're getting a downside guarantee for X amount of years, and then there's a provision in there that says, oh, by the way, if you miss time, or not on the show, it gets tacked on your contract. When they have the control of whether or not you're on TV, that doesn't make any sense, and it's unenforceable.
Well, I don't know about TV, just like wrestling for him or working for him.
She'll never work a house show, ever. You know why?
Money.
Because it's money. It's extra money in her pocket. So if they want to not pay her, she's not going to be working house shows. She's not going to be working TVs because they don't want her name out there when her contract expires, then all of a sudden former WWE superstar Sasha Banks is, oh my God, she's in AEW now. Or, oh my God, she's at your local fucking fire hall. Or, oh my God, she's in Impact. What is she doing in the Impact Zone? You know, they're intentionally keeping her off. I get that, but they'll never sit there and say, it's just absolutely idiotic to think that she's going to be under contract forever because WWE is not using her.
Yeah, like the more I said it, the more I'm like, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, who? Wade Keller said it. Meltzer. You know, it's Meltzer.
Mike Johnson. And
is usually pretty good at that, and Bill Apter is definitely pretty good on double checking facts like that. So, at worst, it's an unenforceable contract, and at best, it's totally garbage.
Probably just, going to settle the rest of her contract till her contract expires and then
see ya.
Yep.
The only legitimate thing they could potentially do is she's injured. But we don't necessarily know that.
Oh, she's not injured.
But I don't think she's injured either.
Oh, she actually just went to Japan and worked with, not wrestled, but like trained with some Japanese wrestlers.
Yeah, it's Stardom.
Yeah.
I follow Stardom. Surprise.
And I follow Sasha Banks.
Well, so why don't you watch more Stardom when she goes to Stardom? It's a good idea.
Well, I will when she goes.
When she goes.
Which she won't.
She might. Oh, Dad, you better not say that.
She won't.
I absolutely believe she will.
Bound for Glory will be in Chicago on 10/20.
Cool.
Ricochet has an infection in his elbow. That's why he wasn't on Raw.
Cool. Not cool. That sucks.
One page down.
Holy shit.
Raw and SmackDown are returning to Madison Square Garden on September 9th and September 10th.
This is the first time they're doing a TV taping, right?
Since November 2009.
Holy shit. 10 years?
Apparently, according to Dave Meltzer,
oh, Jesus.
the Raw should have already been sold out by now, but it's not. So ticket sales are struggling at best when they just went on sale.
Yeah, because he's used to 10-minute sellouts.
In 10,000 seat arenas.
Yeah. Fucking Mark. What an AEW and New Japan Mark.
That's not... Even though these are new, it doesn't matter. Oh. ROH finished their investigation of that fan incident. And you're definitely going to do a wanking motion after this statement. We have now concluded our internal investigation into the events that occurred in Portland on June 2nd and have taken appropriate actions with all parties involved. Our code of honor, which calls for sportsmanship, respect, and honor in and outside of the ring, is a core value for this company and one we will continue to strive to uphold. To our loyal, dedicated fans, we apologize for the incident that transpired, and we will encourage all of our fans to continue attending our events. Furthermore, we promise to continue delivering the best wrestling and best live experience on the planet. In adherence to Ring of Honor policy, we will not comment further on these matters. And Sleazy's stroking a horse cock?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
The guy who got, like, the fan that got into, he posted that on Twitter where the reaction goes, shrug forever. That is, like, the most lawyered up statement.
Oh, absolutely. So I actually got into a discussion with, actually not somebody with a wrestling show for once, about this. There's two ways to take that statement. Number one is that you can take it as the most fuck you to all you guys, shut the fuck up about this. And they posted that like Saturday morning or something on the morning of the shows, I believe, the Evolve and the AEW shows, I believe. So they made sure to get it buried as deep as possible in the news cycle. So that goes to point one, which is they wanted to just release a statement and call it a day, and that was it. The other way you can take it is that they went to the kid and said, here's a few things, and here's a non-disclosure agreement. You sign this and make this all go away, we'll give you some extra stuff. And he said no. And therefore, they have to cover their ass by sending this horrendously legalized statement, which is more likely what I think is going to happen, because I think he's ripe for a lawsuit against Ring of Honor.
Oh, absolutely is.
And I think that statement is a justification of, hey, we did our due diligence, and if this goes further, then we'll fire Billy Ray as a face-saving maneuver.
They should have fired him to begin with.
I agree with that too, but you know, Velvet Sky still works for Ring of Honor, and they need her badly.
Apparently, Keith Lee did not pay a British design company who provided him merch. And they literally called him out on Facebook for it.
Ooh.
With like one of those like, you owe us money, pay us now.
How legit is that?
100% legit.
Okay, well, oops. Oopsies. Time to start paying your bills there, dude.
All right. Boom Studios to release a full-length oh my god. Let's try that again. Boom Studios to release a full-length graphic novel on the New Day.
Cool.
There will be a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this year.
When?
October 6th.
Wednesday.
That's a Sunday.
It is, okay. I was like, that doesn't... I thought it was a Saturday for some reason.
And it will be from?
Where? Baltimore?
No.
Austin.
Pay-per-view in Austin. Fuck you.
Montana.
You're getting closer. Keep
Seattle?
going. Lower.
Portland.
Lower.
Sacramento?
Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
The Golden One Center in Sacramento, California.
I was going to say San Diego, and I was like, oh, no, not that far down.
MJF signs a multi-year contract extension with AEW.
Good for him. He may have the money in AEW, but he also has the smell of my ass in his face.
Paul Heyman wants to have less scripted promos and matches that have more consequences.
Wow, kind of like AEW.
So Paul Heyman wants a bullet point promo and matches that actually mean something. What kind of wrestling is this?
Like ECW style?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Tully Blanchard signs a multi-show deal with AEW.
Tully!
Apparently, Kevin Owens, speaking of the unscripted part, apparently Kevin Owens' promos have actually been unscripted.
One of the best guys to have unscripted promos from.
Right. Okay. There's been discussions around Fox and WWE to have NXT on FS1 running head-to-head against AEW.
That's stupid.
From WWE's perspective, it is a no-lose situation because if ratings are close between AEW and NXT, it will be a blow to AEW's brand to be able to beat WWE's developmental brand, which will be airing on a far weaker station, which FS1 is. If AEW beats NXT, it will be excusable due to only being that it's NXT on FS1 and not a main WWE
this
show.
This is just fucking ridiculous.
Ultimately, if any NXT show pulls even 10% of viewers from AEW, WWE will consider that a success.
They're not competing. They're not... Okay, whatever.
That's Fox doing it, not WWE.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fox wants it.
Yeah, absolutely. But
so let's not screw this as like, oh, the Monday Night War, oh my God, oh, WWE's trying to compete. No, Fox wants it, not WWE. Because WWE is losing one of its selling points. Ow! motherfucker. Hit me right in the face with a dick. Because Fox is losing one of its, or WWE Network's losing one of its selling points.
You goddamn fucking Mark.
In NXT.
Yes.
So WWE doesn't want that.
Yeah. One of the... Why?
They gave him $1 billion. Do what I say.
Put 205 Live on there.
Apparently that's what Fox thinks of 205 Live. They didn't fucking bring it up.
It's not even worth putting on the FS one.
Nope.
What else we got?
Almost done.
Oh, Jesus.
Braun Strowman signs a multi-year deal with WWE. All these fucking people. Mind blown.
It would shock you.
That all these people are going from WWE to AEW. What have I reported? A shit ton of people are re-signing with WWE.
Of course. Although I will say it's kind of one of those things where the optics of it are better than what it actually looks like, because you don't normally hear X has signed a multi-year deal as much until we've had this. Oh my God, Meltzer says they're all going to jump ship and go to AEW. God damn, I don't know what's going to go on. But it's okay. Mojo Rawley has signed a multi-year deal with WWE.
I mean, if you think about it, wouldn't Mojo Rawley be like one of the guys that WWE or AEW would actually target? An underused guy that people think is good?
I mean, I have a problem with a few parts of that statement. Number one, an underutilized talent.
He is. He's underutilized. He's not used, so he's underutilized.
Yeah, but you're putting the bar at this is his utilization, and he's below it, where he's not being utilized, and that's exactly where he should be. And number two is he's being overlooked, and people think he's good, are two other points I really don't agree with. And number three, thank God he resigned with WWE, because I don't think AEW would want him.
Longtime WWE writers Steve Oppenheimer and Steven, I'm going to butcher his fucking last name, Geralger? I don't fucking know.
Oh, you don't know Geralger?
Geralger? America! Well, they were released.
Oh, that sucks.
I guess for the company was 6 and 7 years.
Well, they got to get, fresh blood in there. Like,
producers will now be assigned to specific brands instead of working both brands. I like that. I'm
actually okay with that too. Because then you have an identity with each show.
Right.
So that makes sense.
4 more things, I'm sorry. AEW Fighter Fest numbers, because this comes from Dave Meltzer, so of course it's going to be fucked up.
Bloated to
okay,
numbnuts.
on Bleacher Report Live, it averaged 140,000 views. At its peak, it did 350,000.
That was free.
Not according to Dave Meltzer, because the international buys, because it wasn't free internationally, did 14,000, which was better than Stopping Grounds, which did 11. So AEW is better than WWE.
Lawyered. I can actually hear him saying lawyered.
I can too. Randy Orton is dealing with neck issues, even though he was on TV, so it should be okay. Apparently, Bruce Pritchard was the only one to suggest that Eric Bischoff be signed with WWE. Bischoff's name was never brought up in anything, but Bruce Pritchard kept pushing for him, so he got signed.
Because they're jacking each other off in front of Conrad Thompson?
I guess. Have you listened to his podcast with Tony?
Nope.
He's all like, well, Tony, when you go to WWE...
Just make sure.
Just make sure you know where he came from. Tony's like, stop it, I'm never going to go to WWE. He's like, you say that, like, and then he's like, in a month later, when you leave me...
Wasn't he on... He was on Impact?
No.
It was either Impact or AEW.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Because he was doing a promo.
MLW. Tony Schiavone? Or Conrad Thompson?
It was Tony Schiavone.
It was MLW.
No, he was putting somebody over.
It was MLW. He wasn't on any show.
It was Tony Schiavone and Jake the Snake Roberts. What were they were putting somebody over? God damn it!
Anyway, last bit of news.
I'll remember it eventually, but
Jeff Harvey doing Jeff Harvey things. He passed out in a stairwell in Myrtle Beach.
Jesus Christ!
Got arrested for public intoxication. He paid a $153 fine, and that's the end of it.
Okay, so a little bit of story with that. Apparently, now I'm not 100% sure because I've never been to Myrtle Beach, but apparently, you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Apparently, that's kind of a common ticket in Myrtle Beach because they constantly just like to ticket people for drunk in public. So he got caught in the tourist trap, from what I've heard. That being said, he was passed out in a stairwell. So, $153 fine. That's like fucking peanuts. I can afford that.
But at the same time, with his history of drug and alcohol problems, not what you really want to see.
Yeah, whatever at this point.
So fuck him.
So fuck him. But you brought up Jeff Harvey. So, one of the okay, so if you guys don't know what AMAs are, on Reddit and other sites now, but mainly started in Reddit, they have, semi-celebrity people all the way up to like major celebrities doing what's called an ask me anything type thing. And one of the people that was on recently, and I actually got to ask a question of, was Viper from American Gladiators. You can see where this is going. I asked him, how bad was Mike Adamle to work with on American Gladiators? Apparently he was fine. And then it turned into a whole discussion about his run in WWE, and it was quite fun to enlighten him because he didn't know anything about it.
Cool.
Thank you, because I didn't really need to know about Mojo Rawley's multi-year WWE deal. Did I?
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't for you, it was for our listeners.
Yeah, so that was...
Sorry. Listener. My bad.
And on that terrible disappointment, I think it's time to end the show.
Okay, news and rumors is done.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the red notebook. I have 2 watch-alongs notes in the blue one.
Yeah, well, that's got to last 2 years and 3 months. That's all it's got to do.
Super Bowl 8 won the poll on a technicality because it was the first one. How
WCW is that, first of all?
So they each got 50% of the vote, and since Super Bowl 8 was going on first, it was me.
Yeah, of course it was.
It won the poll. To be fair, we're going to do the Fall Brawl one also. We're going to do Super Bowl first, Fall Brawl second. I watched Fall Brawl last night to do the watch-along notes. As a kid, I remember that show being good. Watching it back last night, that's one of the worst fucking shows I've ever seen in my life. It is so bad.
Boy, why don't you put it over a little bit harder?
Hey, you're the one that wanted the shit show.
You're damn right I did.
So we're going to get an okay show in Super Brawl, which I remember being better, and a absolutely fucking terrible fucking show.
Can't wait. I'm legitimately waiting for this.
And another watch along I want to do, I promised last year, I was supposed to do with Ryan, but he literally bitched out halfway through. He literally just stopped halfway through.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't hack it.
1993 King of the Ring.
I'll do that. I'm happy to do that one.
So next time I'm able to have time, I will do the watch-along notes for that.
Yeah, we got a bunch of watch-alongs we want to do. I still want to do some of the ones that we chronologically did.
Yep.
This will also be the last episode
Yes.
Yeah, it will be the last episode before the WNY PodCon. That's happening in Niagara Falls, New York at the Frontier Fire Hall. I don't know the address. You know it, I think, somewhere.
I do not.
Oh, you don't? Okay,
No.
well, it's in Niagara Falls, New York. It's a very big venue. $10 to get in. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there all day. Fat Man's going to bitch out around 2, but whatever. He's one? Okay. Well, he's been triple booked, the little fuck.
Quadruple book now.
Seriously?
Yes.
You fucking...
So I go from there to my niece's birthday party to a Dirty 30 to a wedding, back to the Dirty 30.
Oh, my God. Whatever. So I will be there all day. We're going to do a live show at 11. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're actually going to tell you what the topic is. Do you remember what the topic is, Fat Man?
Yes.
What was the topic? I've forgotten it. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. I know what the topic was.
Should there be unions in wrestling?
It's going to be a very hot button topic, I'm sure. We'll also be doing a little bit of Q&A. We're going to do News and Rumors Live. That will be a lot of fun. But yeah, check us out there. There's so many other podcasts that they're both wrestling and non-wrestling related. Like, for instance, the 2 Point Conversion, the football podcast out in Buffalo. There's all sorts of different podcasts coming from the BICBP, excuse me. Podcast network. Obviously, we will be representing the Gear Network while we're down there. Come check us out. Buy a shirt. We will have them if we still have them. That's a big if, but we should still have some left for the convention itself. We will be at a booth, and like I said, 11 o'clock, we are going to be live. We're going to have a lot of fun. I really do believe we're going to have a lot of fun on this one.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the show. Thank God.
Oh, we covered a lot.
So next show, let's go for 5 shows to review, right?
No, I don't want to.
I don't want to either. But we will talk about our PodCon experience. We'll talk about a couple of different things. And you'll probably see a watch-along float out there sometime within the next month or so, I'm thinking. But other than that, for Sleazy,
I'm Batman.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
I'm Batman.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The bloodshed in your name. When there's nothing to gain, I'm a well-gone sad.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like sports, interactive polls, friendly banter from two guys that probably shouldn't even be on the microphone doing this stuff anyways? Well, if you do, then you're in luck. Us two knuckleheads, Brandon and myself, comprise the Listen In Podcast. That's right, Listen In, the podcast. We're talking sports, we're talking news, we're talking topical things, we're talking all sorts of things, my babies, and you are all invited to listen in right here on the Gear Radio Network.
Hello, everybody. My name is Matt Johnson, the Director of Promotions for the BICBP Radio Network, and I am happy to announce that in less than a week, this network will be presenting the very first ever Western New York PodCon Showcase on Saturday, August 3rd at 2176 Liberty Drive in Niagara Falls, New York, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, with only a $10 admission fee, you are free to come and go as you please throughout the day. Enjoy various live podcast recordings from shows just like this, as well as their tables, as well as other vendors, as well as seminars and trivia games with prizes. Make sure you come on, stop by, hang out with us, interact with us, meet us, and support your local podcasts.